Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton at markrushton.com. It is Friday, April 2nd, 2021, and you're looking at Super Sky, a matted and framed acrylic ink on Tyvek synthetic paper painting. It's 8 by 10. The frame size is 8 inches by 10 inches, and it's a white matte wood frame, and it has a white matting as well. And it is, I do believe that is behind plexiglass. And so this is available out on my eBay art store. You just go to markrushton.com, click on the link to the eBay art store, and you can see excellent paintings just like this at new prices. At new prices, yes. Because I'd like to have some more collectors. That would be nice, right? Let's go back to looking at paintings here. As you can see, I have one right back here. It's a little bit larger. It's an 18 by 24. This is going to be a gift for a friend. I have another one back here as well. That is also a gift. This one is Pasture Flutter. Unfortunately, with Pasture Flutter, it has been slightly damaged. However, it's still good painting. And a friend of mine was just like, "Hey, if I have some wall space, anything you kind of want to give away." I said, "I have some, but they're scratch and dent. Like, I'll take them." Well, I said, "I'll give them to you. I'll gift them to you. You can have them." I would love to have a painting of yours. Okay, very good. I'll give you 2, possibly 3. So that's what I'm going to do with some of the paintings there. And I've got a few more in there that I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with. So talk about that in the future. So yeah, kind of get the gift, and then you've got the saleable stuff here. And I'm just thinking about, as I like to say, I am on art hiatus until at least August of 2021. I am on art hiatus. I'm not making any because I can't. I do not have the mental wherewithal to do that sort of thing right now. With everything that's going, and not what you think. We have a lot going on with the estate, and that's an ongoing thing, and that will be an ongoing thing into the summer. And that's the thing that's really taking up the time and taking up the how do you put it? it's a emotional vampire. It's an emotional vampire. Just sucks the blood right out of you. And so there's that. Other little minor things, but I could make art around that. The other thing I want to do, and I've mentioned this as well, and this is why I do Realtor Recon sporadically. I would like to have a studio space outside my house, either a rental space or give me a free space, or rental space, or purchasing some sort of a building or property or a second house or something like that. Or I was thinking about this today. Well, there's got to be like a really crappy RV out there. Wouldn't that be funny? Get one of those old Class A's and just gut it, or it's been gutted. And maybe it's drivable, but everything else about it, it needs to be, or like an old mobile home or something like that. Yeah, just tear out the entire inside. Who cares? I'm not going to live there. Big deal. I haven't even thought about that. But that entered my head today. The RV thing entered my head. I don't know about that though. But the mobile home thing also kind of entered my head. The decrepit mobile home. Not the kind of place that Trevor Phillips in GTA 5 lives in, but close to it. I don't know. But, maybe I'll explore those themes in future Realtor Recons, because we certainly have some time between now and the time before I would buy something, rent something, sign a lease. whatever it takes, because I need a place outside the house, distraction free, uh, less noise, all that sort of stuff, less distractions for me to perform not only audio work but visual work as well. It's nice to have that sort of uh, quietness, you know, to do that sort of to do this sort of work. And something outside of the room that I've been in here for the past year doing the day job. It's just how do you do you do the day job, and then I'm supposed to like turn around and then do the creative thing, and it's a small room. It's a small bedroom, but yeah, I'd like to have something. I'd like to have something outside the house, and again, I've been doing reconnaissance, and eventually we'll bring a realtor into it or some sort of agent or something like that, and see what happens. See what happens. Anyway, we're just keep it real short today. That's it. Really, it's going to warm up here. Spring has sprung. Kind of wish I had another bicycle, and I'm sure everybody else is thinking the same thing through. So you can't buy a bicycle now, and of course, what happened today? Money printer went burr. The money printer just went berserk. So everyone's going to be out buying bicycles and enormous TVs and all the wrong things. Well, a bicycle would be necessarily a bad thing. But last year. Okay, I'm just going to ramble here a little bit. Last year I had the Schwinn, the cruiser, the Speedster cruiser, which was vintage. It was a 45-year-old bicycle, and I liked it. I do kind of wish I had a few more gears. Hills were impossible. But that was sort of my training wheels, because I haven't had a bicycle in a long, long time. And so it's kind of like, I like the cruiser. I like the 3 speeds. Maybe I'll go to 8 this time or something like that, and get something a little bit nice. The Schwinn was nice, but things have come along the way here in the last 45 years, and maybe I could afford something a little more. We'll see. We'll see. Whatever. I don't know. My age, I was kind of like, well, maybe I could get some running shoes and go back to running. And then I'm just thinking about I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. Danny Glover, Lethal Weapon. I'm too old for this. All right. That's it. I'm out of here. It's Mark Rushton at markrushton.com. It is Friday, April 2nd, 2021. And we'll talk to you later.